Okay, I'm gonna just show my camera stuff in my bag and everything, tell you guys about it. So right away, what's strapped right on the front that doesn't fit in this massive bag is it's just my 24-inch softbox. Bag is the Lowepro x300 Pro Roller or something like that. It does have a tripod holder on the front. I just don't have it on right now. You can pull it out into a backpack. It's got rollers, it's got a lock for airport, and this handle pulls out just like a normal bag would. And at the top of the handle, actually, there's a tripod screw, so you can use it to mount flashes, or if you want to mount a camera. Yeah, I'll just open it up. Actually, let's go to this first little pocket right here. In this pocket I keep my power cord from my MacBook and a USB card reader. Hold on here. SanDisk. It's a great card reader. I love it. Makes things go faster. If you guys want to speed up your downloading pictures or copying pictures onto a CF card, I suggest a faster card reader. Right here I have a 43-inch Reflector. It's the 5-in-1. Come in handy a lot. Also my 17-inch MacBook, love this thing. Just bring it along just in case I have to make some quick edits and I can throw some pictures up on a Lawwptop during the reception that I took at the ceremony. That's pretty cool, people like that. This is the Bubba, the big bag. So I'll flip through it here, there's tons of stuff to look at. But right away, we'll go through my camera straps. Black Rapid RS5s. These are okay. They're not, you know, at first I was like, oh man, those are so awesome. Not as cool as I thought. I just don't like having a camera strap on my camera at all, so it's good to hang around there, but I'd rather have no camera strap, but I still use them every once in a while. If you're hauling your camera around and you don't want to have it in your hand, those are cool. SB900 flash. I love the CLS Nikon system. These flashes are awesome. Check YouTube to learn about the flash system, the wireless stuff that's built into Nikon cameras. It comes in handy. It goes pretty far. I was shooting motorcycles today and had these flashes, and I was probably, I don't know, 150 feet, 250 feet away, and the system still worked and the TTL transferred, so check into that. I have an SB600 too, so those are great flashes. Got some CF cards. Actually, these are my SDs. I got some SDs. I keep my CF cards actually in here. There's a big pocket of CF cards. I got a buttload of SanDisk cards. Right here they have actually with the bag. I haven't used this yet, but it has like a loaded card or an empty card. I don't keep my cards in there because I don't want to deal with going into that. I just want to open in the pocket and just grab my cards and go. Move along here, AA chargers for my battery grips. I have AA's in my D700. Right here, I'll pull out a lens here. This is the Nikon 14-24 f2.8 nano crystal, whatever. This is one sweet wide angle lens that gets some sweet shallow depth of field. This is really great on my D700. I love this lens. Yeah, I'll move along. Nikon 50 f1.4, another good lens. They have a new one of this, but it's not a big enough upgrade for me to get it. This one still works out good. This is my kind of just walk around plastic junky lens that works awesome on a full frame camera. And actually I've got some amazing pictures from this, like f5.6 apertures. The pictures are amazing. And it's the Nikon 28 to 80 millimeter, and it's f3.3 to 5.6. So it's not the fastest lens in the world, but it still comes in handy, and I think I got off eBay for like $50. Right here is my 35 mil f1.8. This is for my D90. This is like a 50 mil equivalent from the full frame, and this is for my D90. It works great. I like this lens. It's fairly new. Oh, I got some lenses on my big cameras here. So the D90, this is my backup body with the 70-200 f2.8. And I just keep it on here for the extra reach because of the crop frame on the sensor of the D90. And just with the battery grip, this camera is really good. My wife shoots with this one. She's the second shooter, so it works out good for her. It's a good lens, really sharp. This is my D700 with the battery grip. And these are my AA's I was talking about. And I also have some AA's in my flashes too, so that's what the chargers were for. Right on this camera, the lens is the Nikon 105mm f2.8, and for some reason, I guess I didn't read into it much, but I always thought this was a constant f2.8, but when you're doing close macros, it actually brings up the f-stop to, I think, if you have a 1:1, it brings it up to f4, and for some reason, I just thought it was constant f2.8, but it's variable and depending on how close you focus. The lens is awesome as a portrait lens too. It's just amazingly sharp. It's psycho sharp. And it's got VR too, and that helps a lot. So those are my two bodies that I use. The D700 is my main body and the D90 is the backup. They're both really good in low light and their ISO performance kicks butt. I also like to shoot video lots. I'm shooting this on a GH1 and this is a GH1, and I love shooting video on these things, and I carry this around all the time. And this has got the 20mm pancake. This thing looks sweet, just 20mm. It's got some shallow depth of field video right out, and the autofocus when you're doing video is not too bad, but it's pretty awesome. I love this camera. And that's the 20mm and the GH1. I don't do a lot of pictures with this. I find it a little slow, but the video is amazing. I used to have a big, huge, fat Sony camera, and it's nice to carry something that does the same quality of video and actually better that's this small. And the stock lens with that is actually the 14-140, but that sensor is half the size of a full frame, so you have to times that by 2. So it's like 24-280, but good lens. This has really, really quick autofocusing. Actually, you're looking at it right now. Actually, this camera is shooting with this exact same lens. This is a great lens. You can actually keep up with basketball and stuff if you're filming it with video and stuff, as long as you got it on a tripod and stuff. For my flash diffusion, I've got the Gary Fong light sphere and the pop-up guy. I throw this on the D90 and I'll keep this on my SB900. They're okay. This is kind of lame. You could put a piece of tissue on it, will do the same thing. This pop-up diffuser, but this works really good if you're cramped, you don't have time to set up like the softbox or anything like that. This comes in handy, but still, I don't know if it's worth it, but I have it, I tried it, and it's okay. This is just for my Nikon battery grip for the D700. You can just put the regular batteries into this thing if you want, but I have AA's in it right now because that will speed up my shooting to 8 frames per second. Charger for my GH1, battery charger for my Nikon batteries, the D90 and the D700. They take the same batteries, so that's handy. I got a bunch of these, so I keep one in the bag the whole time and have 2 set up to be charging somewhere else in the house. These camera bags actually come with like a little pouch to hold junk, and I have like lens cleaning stuff and a lens pen. These things are awesome actually. I suggest a lens pen over any other cleaning thing out there. You quickly just kind of breathe on your lens and use this tip, and it'll take off like fingerprints from your sister-in-law's baby. I don't know. I was down in Mexico and it's really dusty there and windy, so that I had to clean that off all the time. Right here I keep an adapter for my GH1. I can put Nikon lenses on my GH1. This comes in handy. It's sweet. I can throw, if I put the 50mm f1.4 on there, it turns into a 100mm f1.4, and it just looks sweet for interviews. That's before I got my 20mm pancake, so I haven't seen that in interview situations, but throwing that 50mm adapted onto the Panasonic camera looks sweet. So I highly suggest doing that. And you have to control the aperture manually and the focus and everything, but it's still, once they're locked down and everything, the video looks sweet. Just what I keep in here and everything. Right there was all my CF cards and stuff. There's a little pouch here too. This bag is seriously awesome. I got extra tripod adapters here. Different step-up rings. This thing's oozing out. I've got an ND fader. This thing's sweet. It's for your GH1. If you guys know anything about shooting video with digital SLRs, you need one of these ND faders, and this thing adjusts by you spinning it, and Stingray makes one that's $1 billion zillion that's ridiculous, and they're killing people and stealing their money if people buy that thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, but it all helps me get the job done, and this bag is awesome. You guys look into it. There's a sweet video on Vimeo that some guy did. I forget what his name was, but he totally shows off the bag and he makes it into like a lighting rig and stuff like that. But it works really good and it's tough. Yeah, this is my camera bag. Hope you guys like the vid. Go out there and take pictures.